Hey Capricorn, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your general love read for mid-August. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply with every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information is in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. Let's put these here. For all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for your reading. I also meditate over the collective energy. So again, this reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone's doing well. So when I was meditating over you guys' energy, I heard the song I'm Wishing on a Star by Rose Royce. I will leave the link to the song in the description box below so you can listen to it following the reading if you so choose to. So first of all, I immediately thought about the star card in tarot, which is the card of Aquarius. So some of you guys could be dealing with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. And also I'm picking up a message that clear as day. Somebody wants a reconciliation with you. Because the star card is about wish fulfillment and healing. And I feel like somebody wants a reconciliation with you, or you want a reconciliation with them. Somebody, I'm picking up, I keep hearing somebody wants someone to come home. I'm also hearing somebody's name or nickname could be Rose or Rosie. I'm also seeing rose tattoos. I'm seeing two. Somebody could have two rose tattoos. And I heard renovations to a home. Like you guys may have started some type of renovations to a home that you all purchased together. And then it had to come to a halt because there was like this major blow up or breakdown. Someone may have moved out of the home, because I did see the major arcana, the Tower card. And the Tower card resonates with astrological signs of Scorpio and also Aries. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio or Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or a Venus individual. Okay, so let's see what we have for you today. I'm going to part the deck randomly and get a different card at the bottom. And as always, you know, both of my decks are always completely upright. There are absolutely no reversals. So if I get any reversals while I'm doing my shuffling, I will read them as such. So at the bottom of your main energy deck, you have, wow. So you have, you have your energy, also the Queen of Pentacles. You see how she's looking kind of sad. She has those storm clouds over her head. It gives me an energy that, you know, first of all, the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles. And I said Ace for a reason. And that makes me think about that foundation. Yeah, you build a foundation with somebody, or moving towards building a foundation with someone. And it could be a very strong energy that, you know, something has come to an end, because again, those storm clouds over her head gives me a vibration about somebody being over there in their head about sadness, grief. Because look at her, she doesn't look very happy. And she's holding that pentacle. She has a rabbit right at her foot. That's about fertility, abundance. And I always say with this card how this pentacle is close to like her stomach area. So someone, and now this is not always what I get from this, but someone could have lost a pregnancy, because she does look like she's in a little bit of grief. And then there's this storm clouds over her head. So I feel a strong energy that somebody could have possibly lost a pregnancy, or someone is having a difficult time getting pregnant, especially if you've been trying for a while, is what I'm picking up. The Queen is always a partner, a spouse. So some of you guys could be feeling like, I have everything with this person except for the ring. Even though she's holding a pentacle, it's like somebody is thinking about marriage, wanting that, you know, to set those roots. Right? And as I say roots, I'm looking at how these vines are going up for these flowers. Yeah. Wow. Okay. And I didn't even know this. Remember, I just said somebody's name could be Rose or Rosie, and I'm looking at these flowers right here. Yeah, somebody's nickname could be Rose or Rosie, or they could have rose tattoos. Also, if you are doing some type of renovating to your home, you could be doing yard work also and planting roses in your yard, or you were planning to. I'm picking up. But then there was like, again, there was like some type of halt, some type of standstill, because there was some type of separation for some of you all. As we part the deck, so we can look at the other cards that are sticking out, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Again, your energy, single woman, single man card. And I feel like right now you could be separate. Wow, wow, wow. Look what I see. Okay, look at the cards. Oh, wow. Okay, so you could be separate from this person right now. You may have had to turn your back on this individual. Again, I really strongly hate saying third party stuff, but I have to say this. This is the Nine of Pentacles. She has 6 behind her. 6 always talks about home life, but then she's facing the direction of the 3 Pentacles. So some of you all could have found out about some possible third party interference, or you are assuming and thinking that there was some type of third party. And I'm going to say assuming and thinking because right on top of her head, there's like a bird right here. And you know, birds are spirit messengers of communication. Next card I see, look at that. And remember I just said something about pregnancy, look at that. She's definitely pregnant. And there's that bird again. You may have got some type of messages about this person cheating, or you may be in your mind thinking that this person's cheating. Something in regards to, I don't feel like for everyone that this is actually somebody's cheating. I feel like somebody may have feelings that someone is cheating. Okay, you have Taurus, Aries, and Libra energy here with the Empress. And I'm saying this because look at what the next card is. Tower, Major Arcana, and I've seen this. Like some in her back is facing this tower. Again, Aries, Scorpio energy. I feel very strongly like somebody is decided to move away from home because they may have found out about. First of all, I feel like there's some difficulty and some arguments, because this isn't always about leaving home. There could be some arguments, right? Because, you know, somebody's having a hard time conceiving. Also, somebody could have found out that someone outside of their marriage or relationship is pregnant. Because again, the Empress, whenever there's an Empress, the Emperor is never too far behind. That's a spouse, that's a counterpart. So you may be leaving a home that you shared with a spouse or someone that you were engaged to. Both of these are Major Arcana, so this is very major, you know, powerful energy. Yeah, Two of Cups, somebody that you were partnered with, someone that you deemed and considered your soulmate. You guys had equal affections for each other, very strong ties. And something came in between the two of you all. What's this next card I see right here? I don't want to move anything else. Yeah, and you know, you have the Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, being in your head. Some type of communication definitely came in, because we keeping these birds. You just had a bird by the Empress's head, and now you have an owl right here. Owl spirit animals always talk about hidden knowledge. You found some things out that is possibly devastating to you. And remember earlier on I said I picked up some Aquarius energy with the star card. Swords, that's Aquarius also. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra also, but strong Aquarius energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Some type of messages came through. Also, this is 9, right? And it's 9 months in a pregnancy. So some of you guys will be finding out that somebody else is pregnant. Also, you could be pregnant, or your person, if you're a male dealing with a female who's an air sign, or it doesn't have to be an air sign, this person could be pregnant, and this could be a difficult pregnancy. And this person during their pregnancy could have been having a lot of weird, odd dreams. Or their mental, because the Swords is also communication and mental. Mentally, they could have been going through some emotional things with their hormones during pregnancy. Next card I see, yeah, Six of Swords, moving away. Moving towards calmer waters, because you see how it's cloudy right here, but then going towards the future, the sky is opening up. You can see the sun. Yeah, and then it's like, this is like a small child here. I feel like for some of you guys, if you're dealing with someone who's pregnant, and this won't be for everybody, they could be finally coming out of a dark time with hormonal imbalances during their pregnancy, because this is a lot of pregnant energy here, right? And if the pregnancy thing doesn't apply to you, someone could definitely be moving away from home because of some information that they found out about. That was a little heartbreaking. For your clarifying deck at the bottom, you have the Page of Pentacles. This is you and your energy, right? Pages, that's always communication. And I feel like some of you guys are going to be reaching out to someone and communicating with them, extending some type of offer of love. And like I said, wow, okay. And remember the song that I heard, I'm Wishing on a Star. You see how this is a pentacle and it's a star right in the middle of it? Somebody wants some type of healing and reconciliation in a relationship. Again, for some of you guys, it's going to be you who's going to be reaching out to this person, extending a love offer. As I part the deck, yeah, Death card, Scorpio again. Major Arcana, a death and a rebirth. Again, there's children here. Then you have one person laying down. Something definitely ended in a situation, because I feel like some type of communication came in, because look what's peeking out next. 8 of Wands, fast moving communication. And this is Wands, and this is fire. We are currently in a fiery season, Leo season. I feel like some of you guys are finding out something during Leo season that may put an end to your relationship with this person. Next card, yeah, somebody's going to be blocking someone. 7 of Wands. Someone's going to be blocking someone, or someone's going to be very defensive, because you went from the 8 of Wands to the 7. They're going to be defensive because they're going to say that somebody, I'm hearing that someone is saying some type of false accusations. And I feel like that because I don't feel all the time that all third-party information is true. I feel like, and especially in this case, I feel like you're going to be hearing some things that you need to be doing some fact checking for, because what you're hearing may not be completely accurate. And you see how nothing else is showing, but we have this one card right here. Somebody definitely wants a fresh new start with you. Ace of Wands. Also, I am hearing that somebody could say that your partner or you are out here just tossing the D around, especially for the men. Or they could say that there's a female who's out here just jumping on all types of D. Because this wand, the tip of it always looks like a penis head to me. It does. Look at it. And I'm not just being mannish, right? So I feel like somebody could be saying that, you know, this person is just constantly out here just giving, you know, their self away sexually to any and everybody. Is what I'm picking up. So that could be the rumor that is being told. As we part the deck so that we could shuffle. So that's why someone, definitely you, Earth sign, you see how she has her back turned from this 10 of Wands. You could feel like this relationship was a burden and you're going to drop it. Right? Some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries. Or you be dropping this individual during Leo season. Yeah, look at that. Because 9 of Pentacles, single woman, single man again. You know. You could be thinking about cutting ties with this individual during Leo season because you're hearing some things. I feel like I keep picking up that there's some type of interference from other people, and not all the things that you're hearing is trustworthy. Now, it's different if you yourself know you caught them up in a situation. Yeah, because look at it. Now you had a death card in reverse, and that's a lack of an ending in regards to something. Because you're seeing something for what it is. With the 3 of Wands, again, we're in Leo season, that's Wands. You see how the horizon, they're looking into the horizon, like you're seeing something for what it truly is. So there's going to be a lack of an ending or coming back together. I really feel like for some of you all, what you're hearing about this person is not necessarily true. Look at that. Not necessarily true. The Devil, your card, Capricorn in reverse, and then a Death card upright. So I feel like you're not hearing things for what it truly is because you're not showing upright in your element. So you may have listened to some things that other people are telling you. Look on the side of him. There's 2 people pulling the strings, these chains. Some of you guys, okay, so I'm going to tell you, some of you guys have a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual who is giving you false information. Because I always say sword up, that's just sword down. Is no, clearly this sword is down. You know what I mean? So I feel like somebody could be giving you some false information. Yeah, I feel like somebody's giving you guys false information for some of you all. And you're going to find out the truth about it because now you're coming up right in your element. And I feel like when you find out, you're going to be pissed. Pissed to the gods. Okay? Because look at this facial expression here. This person is not very happy. And again, this is you guys' energy. Capricorn. So let's get a general energy and then a clarifier. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. I feel like somebody's, it's messiness going on. Look at this. Ooh. Yes, sir. Justice card. And again, I kept saying air sign. This is a card of Libra. But again, you know, justice, that's balance being restored. Whatever wasn't being seen and whatever wasn't being brought to someone truthfully, oh, it's coming out. This is Major Arcana, so this is a definite. Yeah, and I felt that. Look at that. And you're going to be able to speak your piece because Page of Pentacles again. Also, if you pull back from someone, I feel like you're going to be coming back to this person, thinking about having another chance. Ooh, okay. So also, look right here. There's a scroll right by this lady's feet. And you know, back in the days, those scrolls was like how they send messages to each other. I feel like some type of text messages or some type of screenshot, some type of information is going to come in that's going to clear up the situation is what I'm picking up. You're going to find out the truth about something because something was definitely hidden because she's blindfolded. Yeah, you're going to find out the truth about something. And then I'm hearing the truth shall set you free. I'm hearing that. You're going to find out the truth about something, guys. Okay, look at this. It's flipped up, right? 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Look at that. Hermit in reverse. So I feel like this is you guys. I feel like if you walked away from this person with the Hermit upright at first, you may come back to this individual. Now the 4 of Pentacles upright is my holding on for dear life and also holding back. It's coming up in reverse. Okay, so I feel like you're no longer going to be holding back, distancing yourself from this person. Because, right, with the Hermit, this Hermit is somebody who's going within. They're going within themselves. They're hiding. Pulling back. It's coming up in reverse. I feel like you guys are coming out of that hermit mode. Look at this. And you heard I wasn't shuffling. At the bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups upright is about walking away. Anytime you see moons in cards, that's about things hidden, things unknown, things we don't have clarity about. I feel like you're finding out some truth. Yeah, you guys are getting ready to find out some truths. And you're getting ready to discover that some things that you were told is not completely trustworthy. I feel like this was a person that you trusted also. You see how she's holding these pentacles to her? Like, I feel like you were dealing with someone that you completely trusted and you listened to what it was they had to say. And you find out the truth. Let's hold the deck down to get an additional message. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so let me tell you guys something. Don't take everything this person says verbatim. Again, more sword energy. Libra here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Seven of Swords. This is liar, cheater, manipulator, sneak, shyster. If you are dealing with an air sign individual, specifically who came and told you some things about someone, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it because this is clear as day. Like, this person is lying. Or they told you whatever version. Look at this again as a part of the deck, okay? And this, again, I'm going to say this is someone that you trusted. You see how he's looking back? This was someone that you trusted, so you sat on what it was that they were saying because you trusted this person. Somebody's telling you some BS. And I feel like some of you guys may, you know, if you're not big on astrology and a person's placements and stuff like that, you're like, well, I don't know anybody who's a Libra or air sign. This person could very well have some air sign placements in their chart because they keep showing up as air. Also, something could have went down during Gemini season, but I'm going to tell you right now, you know, somebody's not telling you the truth about some things. There's going to be some type of reconciliation between you and a love interest, I feel like. Definitely hearing something in regards to Scorpio energy. Could be Cancer, Pisces also, but I'm hearing Scorpio. But look at this. You have these people right here, and then you have someone sneaking off into the distance or walking off, somebody in the atmosphere. Is somebody else involved that's causing conflict? I really don't feel, for some of you guys, it can be third party. But I feel like for the strongest energy, especially with that Seven of Swords poking out, swords, that's communication, that's mental. I feel like somebody's telling you some things that's not completely true. Look at that. I can't make this up. Look at that. You know? So you had a Knight of Swords, right? I'm telling you right now, if you are dealing with someone who is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and they came back and told you some things, I don't feel like you should trust this individual. I don't feel like you should trust what they're saying because it's not truthful. 100%. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Again, Nine of Pentacles upright. That's single woman, single man. I don't feel like you're going to be single. I don't feel like you're going to be distant from this person for long. Because I feel like you're going to find out some truths in regards to this situation. Let's get a clarify for the Four of Pentacles in reverse. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I wouldn't trust this person. Look at that. Ooh, I can't make this up. Look at that. Five of Wands. I'm going to hold it upright. I feel like during Leo season, okay? Wands, I feel like you're going to find out that somebody's being messy. Too many people in your business. Causing conflict and chaos. What came up under it? And keep in mind, this was, I turned this upright so you can see it because it's coming up in reverse initially. Which means you're coming out of this conflict and you know it's going to be the end of that. And this is you, Capricorn energy. You were thinking things were dying out between the two of you all. But there's still a chance to rebuild with this individual. One more chance. Look at this one pentacle up on his feet. Also, remember I said earlier on something about renovating and also planting flowers in your yard and things like that. You know what I mean? You and your partner are going to be doing yard work together in the very near future because I feel like there's going to be a coming back together. You heard I wasn't shuffling. At the very bottom of the deck. Four of Wands, marriage, companion, long-term commitment. Yeah, some of you guys are getting ready to come back together with your partner, especially if you are married to this individual. I feel like some of you guys could have let people get in your head and play on your emotions. And you're going to be finding out. And I know this for a fact because look at this. You have 4 cards spread. 3 are in reverse. And the only one that's upright is Major Arcana, the Justice card. Some truth, clarity coming through. Some truth is coming through. Because there was a bunch of lying, you know, lying manipulation. Somebody was manipulating the situation and causing conflict between the two of you all. And that's for sure. I feel like it may also be difficult for you to connect and speak to this person about this because you may have listened to other people outside of your partner. And that was a source of arguments and conflict also, because this is definitely a card of conflict. But keep in mind, it's coming up in reverse. So you and your partner is coming out of this conflict, and that's a very positive thing. Okay? So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.